Hello and welcome to Sri Raj IAS. My name is Shashank Roy, and today I have an important article for you. Oracle lays off and AI disruption. Is artificial intelligence taking away our jobs? What is happening with the arrival of artificial intelligence? Now, in this topic, in this discussion, we will also talk about how artificial intelligence is impacting different countries, especially a country like India, a middle income country. So let's have a look at it. The article was published in The Hindu and Indian Express both. The Indian Express says in Oracle layoff, the alarm bells for IT sector from AI disruption. The Hindu article says Oracle sacking 30,000 not a good sign for global technology, especially for a country like India, because Oracle has the biggest strength in India. Around 30,000 workforce works for Oracle in India, and 12,000 have been taken out. They laid off, means their jobs are gone. And the credit goes to artificial intelligence. But before we proceed further, let me show you certain newspaper clippings which will give you the enormity of the problem. A year in tech layoff, 42% decline in jobs cuts in 2024. Fresh shoots of stability. So the year end 2024 says that in the year of tech layoff, 42% decline in job cuts in 2024. Again, it shows in 2024 over 20,000 sacked in April. Tesla, Apple, Byju's lead the pack. So these were the top edtech companies or technology giants who sacked at least 20,000 employees, and the credit goes to automation and artificial intelligence. Now, these are the giants of the market with Paytm and Flipkart. Tech layoff 2024, Flipkart, Paytm, Twitch, and more slash staff up to by 35%. Tech layoff 2025, it says how Donald Trump, DeepSeek, and AI could reshape the job landscapes in India. One more article says the tech layoff in 2025, how artificial intelligence emerged as a clear driver of job cuts. And here it is. Tech layoff 89% IT professionals in USA worried about job loss in 2024, finds study. So why am I showing you these thumbnails or the newspaper clippings? To make you understand that how artificial intelligence can become a big player or a disruptor in the job landscape. And this is a grim reality for a country like India, because we have a majority of labor force, approximately 45 to 50% labor force is involved in agriculture. And after that, we have a major share of contribution coming from service sector, which is contributing to GDP. We are the biggest beneficiary of H1B visa. We send engineers, doctors, and high specialty jobs employees to the world, and it may be a great setback for India's IT revolution. So this is the point I want to drive home. First of all, before we proceed, I will add some more topics, integrated topics. Look at these 30 technologies. These 30 technologies of the decade means in the next 10 years, these technology will change or transform or shape the entire job landscape. Every sector of economy will be impacted by these 30 technologies. So what I want you to do, I want you to take a snapshot, take a screenshot, and save it, in your notebook. These 30 technologies of the decade, and especially their application, because UPSC will always ask about the application of these topic and less about the technology. You need to know about the application of blockchain technology, big data, mobile social internet of things, artificial intelligence, automation, robots, or cloud computing, or voice assistant, or geospatial technologies. So save the list of these 30 technologies and their application. Now look at this industry 1.0 to 4.0. 20 million years ago, we were like apes. Then the human evolution took place, and then we moved from industry. From here, civilization took place, and from there we move. This is the year zero. This is the year zero. From year zero, we moved to 1784. This was the time of industry 1.0. Means this is the time when industrial revolution took place. The steam engine was invented, or spinning jenny, or the Wright brothers were trying to fly the plane. And after that, industry 2.0 came, which came with electricity and mass production assembly line. Then industry 3.0 is related to electronics, IT, and automation. And then Industry 4.0, which led to automation and artificial intelligence. So remember this one, UPSC might ask the question that which among the following is related to Industry 4.0, or which among the following is the characteristics of Industry 4.0, right? So here it is. Now AI is transforming jobs, not just reducing them. Oracle Corporation laid off 30,000 employees, a structural transformation in employment. So 30,000 people have lost the job. So is it the end, or is it is just the beginning of a trend? Now this is not cyclical. Earlier layoffs were economic slowdown during COVID-19 pandemic. During COVID-19 pandemic, there were job losses, but those job losses were because of economic slowdown. But this time, after 2025, job losses are becoming happening because of AI driven substitution. Companies are looking for AI integration, because if they do not go for AI integration, they will be stepped back, they will be left behind with their competitors such as Microsoft, such as Amazon, right? So they have to, in order to remain competitive, they have to do a lot more investment, right, with the latest technologies, artificial intelligence, data centers, semiconductors, and that's why they need to pool the resources. They can do this only when they when they shed their loading, shed the burden, and that's why this current layoff is happening because of AI driven substitution. What we are trying to do, we are trying to integrate corporation with the AI discipline, AI driven technologies, and for that massive investment is required. That investment cannot be done if you carry the same number of employees. So this is AI driven substitution. Now AI can perform almost 60% of the job which are routine in nature, and which are related to mid level, such as coding, debugging, and system maintenance. Now, what will be the impact? The impact will be even high skills job will be impacted, or India, which is the largest beneficiary of H1B visa, will bear the brunt of this one. Now, warning signal, this no job category is fully immune. Every job in IT sector is vulnerable for IT integration. AI. Now, AI is redefining nature and structure of work. Now, you don't need the mass hiring. You don't need mass hiring for your company. AI driven sets such as Anthropic Suite. Anthropic Suite can do at least 60% of job, right? Now, tech companies are shifting from labor to AI centric models. India capitalized on cost effective labor solutions to labor solutions, but now artificial intelligence has removed this benefit, this edge. Companies are like Oracle are restructuring towards AI driven system instead of labor driven system. They don't want engineers to be here. Instead of labor driven, they are looking for AI driven system and cloud infrastructure. Old model was labor intensive and large workforce were required, such as TCS, Cognizant, or Infosys. But now the new model says capital intensive and AI led efficiency is taking place. So even the small number of workers can have the high productivity with the help of artificial intelligence. Next is efficiency gains come at the cost of employment. Employees will be efficient, but less number of employees will be able to do the work of high number of employees. So we can substitute the large number of workforce with a small number of highly trained individuals. Now, IT sector is shifting from people centric to machine centric, and this is where India will bear the brunt. Next is AI is creating jobs polarization in the economy. AI does not eliminate all jobs, but it restructures job distribution. It is restructuring, redefining. Even the engineers will have to go for upgrading their knowledge. So emerging pattern is high skill jobs will increase, but jobs will be less in numbers. Low skill jobs will be there, right? But not so much. Mid skill jobs will decline. So the biggest risk is mid managerial jobs. The reason is routine tasks are easiest to automate. The thing that you are do For example, bill collection, reminder, toll, bill collection or reminder or installments, everything can be automated. So mid-level jobs are more at more risk. Outcome is income inequality increases and middle class pressure will rise, and which will lead to social imbalance. So AI creates polarized labor market. Now, IT models is vulnerable to AI. India's IT model is vulnerable to AI disruption. Can you tell me what percentage of GDP? I mean, what is the contribution of service sector, IT sector to GDP? Please do let me know. India's IT sector depends heavily on outsourcing and routine coding services. So, what India's IT service done does India's IT service is booming because of its labor cost, because of labor cost and vendor services, right? Now we are not innovating anything, right? India's IT sector is booming because we can do the same job which is which can be done economically at a lower cost in comparison of the same job done in USA or UK. So that benefit is going out now because artificial intelligence and automation is taking away that benefit of low cost. So India IT sector depends heavily on outsourcing and routine coding services, and these services can be automated easily. So the segments are highly automable. This can be automated highly, easily. The risk is reduced global demand and job losses, and required shift to artificial intelligence, machine learning, and deep technical innovation. Now, India needs to move up the value chain means India need to retrain its workforce. India needs to retrain its workforce. Otherwise, the old knowledge or old training will prove redundant. So delay will lead to loss of competitiveness to India. So India need to prepare its cadre in advance with higher level of artificial intelligence training and mastery. Now, future of work will be human plus AI collaboration. Jobs will not disappear completely, but they will disappear substantially. And this is bad for a country like India, which is reaping the benefits of demographic dividend. But the question is how trained your workforce is for the future, right? So policy response is needed. What government of India need to do is reskilling, AI literacy and social protection. Apart from that, we shift focus from job security to skill adaptability. Skill India mission needs to pay attention to artificial intelligence in advance. If our workforce are not trained for future, they will be destined for doomsday. So this is it. This is the mind map, and this is it in the article. If you want me to share my PDF with you, please do let me know in the comment section. I will upload this PDF on Google Drive and I'll give it to you. Thank you so much. Wish you a wonderful day ahead. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.